Okay, so this is SA2 RNG Manip Dry Lagoon tutorial. I've been working on this for about the past week now. A week ago, Piner released a video called SA2 RNG Manip where he put forward the idea that if you close the game and reopen it, and then just spam A and start, you will always enter on one of about 60 frames, depending on how good your mashing is. And I looked at that and thought, we can do better than that. So I came up with the music strat where you, instead of mashing, you press A along to the beat of the music. So not only does this allow for, instead of 60 frames, like much shorter than 60 frames, because like we're not, like it's easier to tap along to music than it is to mash. And also, this means that this clump of frames that we'll enter on can be at any time, because we could just jump on, just menu advance on different on different beats. So I first set out to find out about how many frames you'll ever enter on if you go onto a beat, and I found that answer to be 13. So that's a massive improvement on 60. And then I had a look at the 1024 set for Dry Lagoon and thought, okay, there are 1024 clumps of 13 sets here. Which is the best? It's completely impossible to find out what it is. It's maybe subjective, if not ridiculous. But I found a pretty good one. It's got 12 good layouts, one not so good that you should reset on. But that's good. That's a good ratio. So to give you an idea, out of the 13, one of them will get you a time of about 20 seconds. 5 of them will get you a time of about 25 seconds. 6 of them will get you a time of about 30 seconds. And then 1 will get you a time of about 35 seconds. That's the one that you want to reset. So just like, hold up here. You want to reset a 35 Dry Lagoon. This should already sound pretty good to you. So I should start by just talking about the 13 different possible layouts, and just by showing them all to you. So the first is a lot of square faces, the one that's far away, stone statues treasure, which is this piece right here, and moving between the big and small pillars. So you want to get moving between the big and small pillars first, which is going to be about here at this point. And then you go and get a lot of square faces. Done, 25 seconds. Next is the one that's only 20 seconds, which is stone statues treasure again. Then it's outside a jail cell. Thank you. And under a chin. So here, okay, this is slow, but trust me, it's 20 seconds. So yeah, that's that. The next one is the one you should reset. By the way, I'm going in order of frame ID. So this starts off by being unlikely to get, then more likely, and then less likely again. So go on storage area, this starts with, and it's the one on the right. I'm just showing it to you if, like, for whatever reason, you don't want to reset, which, like, just go for it. Honestly, this isn't even the be-all and end-all. Like, I'm going to be going for this in runs, but, like, apologies, say if you always want to have, like, 25s or 20s, then it's probably not best to go for it. If you want to always have 30s, this is what you want to go for. I've already forgot what I'm doing. Oh yeah, behind the rubble. And then, so here, and then a red flower in the water, the one that's over this way. So this is 35 seconds. Obviously it's not going to actually be 35 seconds because I'm not paying that much attention. I'm just showing you where they are and what the best route through them is. So yeah, that's that one. That's the one you should reset. Next is blue box surrounded by 4 stakes. Now you need to check there. You had to jump up then to be able to see if you had a coconut that was there, because there are 2 layouts that a blue box surrounded by 4 stakes. So there was no coconut there. So you kill these guys, and you get the coconut here, which actually is here for some reason. So yeah, you take this. What else? Oh, bullseye. You take that too. Actually, you were meant to take bullseye first. My apologies. You're supposed to take bullseye and then a coconut, the left one, as long as you don't see the right one there. And then you go and get blue box. This one is also 25 seconds. And it is the left blue box. So after this, it's green pool. Oh, thank you.
Story select.
I'm in the wrong one.
Stage select.
Oh wow, I actually did need to go into story then. I'm on a different file than I thought I was. So yeah, this one is green pool. So that's what you'll read there. So let's go over here. After this, it's Stone Monument of the Sun and Beneath the Stone Face Apartments. This one is 30 seconds. As I said, most of these, just by one, most of them are around the 30-second mark. 6 of them of the 13, 5 of the 13 are in the 25-second mark. This is pretty much as good as it's going to get, I think. So after Green Pool, it's Stone Monument of the Sun and Beneath the Stone Face Apartments. So now we have Blue Striped Head. This one is important. This is another one where there are 2 blue striped heads. So what you need to do is when you start, you need to look there. You can only just about see the left a coconut from here, but you need to look for it because well, there are 2, and if you don't get it, then it is gun scarred for the storage area. So go and get that guy. Then after that, you. Oh yeah, between the suns facing each other. So yeah, this kid, whatever, you know what I'm on about. So yeah, then it's between the suns facing each other. I haven't got noted down whether it's the far one or the close one, but it's literally the same thing. And then yeah, blue striped head. And that set is 30 seconds. The next, which is the center point now, we're at the center frame, so it's the one you're most likely to see. This is on a hexagon pillar. So you will get Protector of the Pond, and a butterfly's treasure. And then it's the left hexagon pillar. So yeah, this kid right there. This set is also 30 seconds. You'd actually think this set would be faster, but it is 30 seconds. Like, I actually retimed it because I was so surprised, but yeah, it is 30 seconds. So after this, it's Protector of the Pond again. The hint you'll read there is on the ledge with 3 red circles. Then it is Under the Turtle's Face, so 2 in this oasis. Then on the ledge with 3 red circles, you go and collect it. It's the one that's inside the jar. This one is also 30 seconds. Oh, I forgot to get the piece. You know what? I meant I forgot to get Under the Turtle's Face, but I've never done that before. Yeah, that kid, right here. That's 30 seconds. Next is Blue Striped Head, but it's the one where you did see the left on a coconut. Because, so you'll see it there, Blue Striped Head. So you go and get it. And so yeah, get this kid. Then it's circle around the small sun. And this set is 25 seconds. Next set, only 4 left. Blue box surrounded by 4 stakes. So this is the other one. So you will see a coconut when you jump right there, and then you go and collect it. So then it's the one on the right. Oh wow, it was. And then it's floating with butterflies. This one. 25 seconds, as I said. Next is Pull in front of the wall and Butterfly's Treasure, both in this oasis. So you're going to want to go and get Butterfly's Treasure first. This might not make it. Okay, yeah. Then it's Pull in front of the wall. than it is behind the rubble. So this set is also 25 seconds. This is the last set that takes 25 seconds. If you've been keeping up, that means the next two both take 30 seconds. So under the star is the one you'll read here, and then after that is blue box, and on the biggest turtle shell, the one that is static. So you want to just drill that straight down into it. So yeah, under the star. Oh wait, yeah, I'm supposed to get this, aren't you? Yeah, and then blue box. One of the rarest pieces. And it's here, and it's also in the next set. So yeah, this guy. So yeah, final set. Gun scar for the storage area. Blue box, under a chin. And after this, I need to show you what beat to go along to. That's the only important thing here, really. The rest of it you can do by yourself. Wow, that was crazy. And then under a chin on the right. Okay, so yeah, let me exit the game and show you what beats it is you need to go along to. So this is the first track. I can just show you this. So yeah, oh, oops. So yeah, this is the first track. Now, so at the first of those, what I do is I tap next to the A button, like constantly, down to every beat, and then I just move my finger slightly onto the A button when I'm on the beat that I want to advance on. So you want to be doing it at the same point in this menu, and then the next two menus go by pretty quickly. One of the menus is on the fourth beat, so like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. One of them it's on 1, one of it's on 4. It's the same song, so if you screw up on one, you can take it back for the other. But so it ends up going 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. That's how that ends up going. And I guess I'll just demonstrate it to you. I've not yet learnt all of these piece layouts. I've only recently come across this set of 13. Like, I thought I had the best 13, and then I found this set, this clump of 13. So this is, I'm definitely not saying that this is the best set of 13 there is out there. It's just the best that I've found, and out of the 13 it only has one that you're likely to reset on. Wow, this has just crashed. And that one happens to be like quite early before the center frame, so you're on the unlikely side to get it. Also, if you get it, you can feel very hard done by, because if you got one frame before that, you would have got the best set out of the bunch, the one that's a 20-second set. And so this is only 13 different layouts to learn. You need to learn them based on what first hint you get. You always need to look for the left, oh wait, I'm not doing it properly, the left a coconut, so that you know if you then read blue striped head after not seeing it to reset. Unless you don't care about resetting, then go figure. But then you'll have to check for it anyway, because you're either going there or up to gun squad for the storage area. So let me actually show you it this time. So I'm on Sonic Adventure 2, that's important. Sonic Adventure 2 Battle has a different opening cutscene, and we're just going to fly through the cutscene. So, yeah, sorry if you have SA2. Maybe we'll figure out something for you. So yeah, go down to the one you want, tap next to the A button.
Story select.
Okay, so we should be on one of the 13 now. I really hope we are. Okay, blue striped head. Oh, I forgot to check. So it's not that one, so it must be, whatever you call it, guns guard for the storage area. So, Let's see. So this is actually 1 frame before the center. So I was only 1 frame off going pretty much perfect on all of them. So what is it? Blue striped head. Oh, between the suns facing each other, of course. So, oh, it's the one close to you. There you go. So this set is a 30-second set. Obviously I've been pissing around, so it's been a 40-second set. But that's the power that this has. I'll definitely be going for this in runs. If I see the 35 set, I'll reset. As you can see, you go pretty quickly through the menus too. Like I thought that we could really be taking a long time, but it's actually all right. So immediate questions. Am I going to be doing this for other stages? Yes, Rouge's stages. Not Nicholas's stages. I don't know Hero Story. I'm not the person to do that. If you happen to find that there's a set of 13 better than what I've put forward, go for it. Except you'll need to find what beat to enter the level on. In which case you probably want to message me, because I've figured out that the first piece of music, so when you're hovering over the button to take you to the story select, runs at 175.7 beats per minute, and then the one while you're in story select runs at 130 beats per minute. So each beat is, in the story select one, is 27.6923076923 frames, and each beat in the one where you before story select is 20.4894706887 frames. The frame that we entered on, well, we tried to enter on then was 525. The frame we did enter on was 524. So if you find that the midpoint of the best layout you can think of is 545, then you would just do it 1 beat later for the menu before the story select. This does mean that there may be situations where to get a frame you'd have to maybe loop all the way around, like past the 1024 and back, which takes 17 seconds. Or you might have to like go on an offbeat, so well, maybe offbeat's not the term, I don't know. Like in between beats is what I mean. Which you totally could do. You just have to tap the A button at double speed. You could totally do it. It's just more difficult and more, well, I say difficult, it's not difficult. It's more liable to be out of a few frames. Like the worst I've ever done is be out by 6 frames either side. So that's why it's only 13 frames. So yeah, this is not the be all and end all, because odds are you'll get a layout that's 30 seconds. And you may think, I'm just going to fancy my chances and get one that's 25 or 20. But like I'm 8th in the world on the leaderboard. That sounded cocky. I'm 8th on the leaderboard. And I'm going to be going for this. If I got a 30, well, it's about even odds that you'll get a 25 or a 30. That's great. I'll take that all day, every day. I'll take a 30 all day, every day. I'm not that good. I'm in no position to be turning down a 30. I believe that's everything I needed to go over. Yeah, that's basically it. Thanks.